How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Terraria Calamity Infernum Wrath of the Gods. And in the last episode, we went down to the underworld, all the way down here, and did a bit of exploring. Found a Hellforge and some materials that we brought back, which allowed me to craft up an upgrade to our summoning weapon. We now have an imp staff. Let's just summon these little guys in. So these do significantly more damage than our old staff, which is obviously really good. So yeah, I'm happy about that. It is no longer April Fool's Day while I'm recording this. So yeah, as a result, Fanny the Flame, our little quote-unquote helper that showed up on April 1st, is now gone back to wherever she came from. Fortunately, because I think one day a year is more than enough to deal with Fanny's helpful comments all of the time. Some of those comments, by the way, were like a full screen of tiny little text that you're expected to read through, like about like how much she likes cooking shrimp or stuff like that. It was a huge troll, I think by the devs from the Calamity Vanities mod. But yeah, anyway, she's gone. So in this episode, what we're going to be attempting to do is we're going to try to beat our very first boss here in the playthrough. At least one, maybe two bosses. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I was looking at the boss checklist down here, and I was thinking we might actually try out the Desert Scourge boss, which is this worm-looking thing. I think you have to fight it in the desert, and to summon it you need a desert medallion, which is 40 sand, 4 antlion mandibles, and 2 stormlion mandibles. Looks like we need to craft it at a crimson altar as well. So we should have all of those things that we picked up in the last episode. Since the last episode as well, one little thing that I did is just make a quick journey down the elevator, and I was like scanning both sides for Crimtane ore, and I managed to find a little bit of extra Crimtane ore to craft up the upgrades that we needed for our the rest of our magic storage modules here. So we're actually going to apply those right now, and these should upgrade our storage capacity to the max level until we hit hard mode. So now we have 600 items that can go in here, which is pretty awesome. This fills up very quickly though, because I don't like to throw too much stuff out, because you never know what you're going to need to craft items down the track. There's a lot of recipes that combine things and stuff like that. Speaking of crafting, by the way, I was also looking at some of the workbenches in that are available in here. And the magic storage mod actually allows you to combine a bunch of workbenches together into one workbench. So we could actually craft the tier 1 combined stations here. There's also a furniture station, but we don't have the bone welder or the honey dispenser or the solidifier at the moment. So we'll have to wait on that one. But this combined station's tier 1 we can most likely make. I think we've got a table. We've got the rest of this except for the sink. So yeah, let's just make a sink real quick. Sink. We could just make a regular wood sink, I think. I think. Do we have everything in here that we need? Take a look. There it is. Chuck that in there. We also need to put these items into the actual storage that are part of the recipe. I think that's everything, and then that should allow us to make the combined station, which is amazing. Look at that. I like that. So we're going to stick that in here, and that's going to save us space for other things down the track. Cool. Now, I think I actually bought the Sky Mill and the Ice Machine from the Architect, so we'll slot those in there while we're at it. I don't use the Ice Machine too much. The Sky Mill could be helpful, I guess, but it's mostly for decorative furniture and stuff like that. The other thing that I want to work on, just while we're talking about crafting things, is I want to work on crafting up as many potions as I can, or at least up to 30 of each of the more helpful boss fighting buff potions. Because once you get a stack of 30, and this applies to food as well, and I think also fishing bait, believe it or not. But as you see from the bottom of that tip, that on-screen tooltip thing, it says unlimited buff at 30 stack in inventory. And basically that means you can have that in your inventory in a piggy bank or a safe. And if you got 30 or more of the potion, you will actually always have that buff going, which is amazingly good as a quality of life thing, and saves you having to just constantly farm and craft potions, which is fantastic. I believe this is Fargo's mod that adds this. Could be wrong, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're going to work on some of the important ones like iron skin and stuff like that as we go. I'm trying to avoid getting a herb garden going because we're probably not going to need it long term. But if we can get a 30 stack of some of these, that would be fantastic. What do we actually need for iron skin? I think we need iron ore. Let's have a look here. Day bloom, bottled water, iron ore. So we could make a few more of these, but we need more day bloom. So we'll look out for day bloom as we go around and try and collect that and stuff like that out in the wild. I think we also need water leaf and some stuff like that for some of the other potions. But yeah, anyway, I think we are probably good to grab the stuff out of here that we're going to need for our boss summoning item. We need 40 sand. Let's grab that. Actually, is that what we need? There, sand. Yeah, sand block. 40 of these. Then we need assorted mandibles. That should be everything we need. Just trying to think if we need anything else. I think that's about it. Yeah. So we're gonna head over to the Crimson and find ourselves a Crimson altar to craft that. I'm gonna go the long way so that we can look for day bloom and stuff like that as we go. We can multitask a little bit here. See if there's anything useful. I'm not actually seeing anything right now. As far as the herbs go, oh, here's a little bit. Water leaf, grab that. Okay, we're not going to bother fighting you right now. Here's some day bloom for us. Very nice. Some more day bloom. Grab that. Okay, cool. I don't know if we need Shiverthorn, but we probably do, so I'll grab it as well. Close that. Grab Shiverthorn. I suppose we've still got the snow underground to explore a little bit. We haven't really spent any time down there, but I mainly want to go to the jungle to get a whip because we still haven't got a whip. And these little imp fellas are kind of not the most aggressive little fellas. I think they need the whip to like focus them on enemies and stuff a little bit better. Plus we do more damage, I believe. So for that we are probably gonna have to go to the jungle to get our first whip. The I think it's called the Snapthorn. Should be the jungle should be somewhere on the right hand side of the map that we haven't explored yet. But we'll check that out later. Let's focus on fighting our first boss to start with here. Okay, not too much day bloom at the moment. Let's just go down this cave here and see if we can't find ourselves a crimson altar. Should be in the underground level somewhere down here. There's usually a bunch of them. Oh crap. Those slimes are so chunky. Okay, here we go. This one will do. Get our way down here. Okay, so this should allow us to craft up the desert medallion. Bam, we got one. Beautiful. Alrighty. We'll just teleport back. And, yeah, we should be good to go. So, I might actually craft up a couple of campfires, or maybe just one campfire. I don't want to go too crazy with the setup for this boss fight. We'll probably just set up one platform over in the desert somewhere. Hopefully that's all we're going to need. But, yeah, I was thinking that we've got this desert over here, and we've also got the desert over here. This one seems a lot more level, so we might go over to the one on the right-hand side here and get set up for this boss fight. I've got a few buff potions in my inventory here. Yeah, I don't know how hard this is going to be. I imagine it would be a fairly easy boss, being one of the first ones you can fight. But I guess we're going to find out. Some day bloom right there. More day bloom. Yeah, if we could get a 30 stack of iron skin, that would be really good as one of our first potions. Bunch of day bloom there. And these little robot things are everywhere. Some more water leaf there for us as well. We might set up the basic platform in the center here somewhere, but I'm just going to check how far this desert goes. Let's have a look here. A lot of water bloom over here. Or water leaf, whatever it is. So there's another oasis here as well. That's pretty cool. Get rid of you. Grab some more of this. This desert's actually pretty big by the looks of it. Oh, and then it turns into crimson. Interesting. There's possibly another sky island up here somewhere. Can't quite get to it though without a gravitation potion. Unless we used our rope. I don't think I've even got any rope on me. We didn't really check the whole sky over here on the right hand side of the map yet. Alright. Let's go set up a platform over here. Probably set it up here somewhere. I think that this boss may aggro if it's not in the desert, so I probably don't want to set up a platform that's too high, because it might actually end up being outside of the desert, which would not be ideal. Let's just try and get this up probably about 20 blocks high would do it. What are we at there? 25. Let's bring it down a little bit. 20. There. That should do the job. We'll go out that way. And that way. And let's patch that hole there. We'll put a campfire here, I guess. I don't think we'll need torches right now. I think we'll be fine without torches. So we'll put our squirrel there. Alright, we're just about ready to go here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for our first boss fight. I've got to try to remember to use rage if we build that up. Okay, so we'll take an iron skin. We'll take our swiftness. We might as well take a regen, I guess. I don't think we'll bother with the life force. We'll see how we go without that. Yeah, we should be good to go. Let's do it. Okay, Desert Scourge. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Try not to get hit. Try not to get hit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. I love that Infernum health boss bar. That is so cool. It shows you like the different stages of the boss. The boss based on its health and stuff like that. That's pretty awesome actually. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Got 2 phases to go apparently. Haven't had to use that. Okay, I might have to use a health potion. I might have to use a health potion here. Okay, rage. Yep. Are we even hitting it right now? There we go. Finished it off nice and quick. Looks like we got a sandstorm now. Interesting. What is that? Floaty thing. Desert Scourge. Wow, that went pretty quick. I think we did well. I think we did very well for our first boss fight. So that one's probably a pretty easy boss, I would say. Mind you, we do have full health right now and a fairly good summon. That's pretty cool. Get rid of you. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at what we got from that boss fight. We might head back to base because yeah, there's a lot of sand in the air right now. It's not very pleasant. The mutant has arrived. Who is the mutant? Is it this person? Just walked in the front door. Are you the mutant? Pre-hard mode. World token cycles difficulty overloader used to craft energized summons. When used, all summons in the stack will be consumed. Up to 10. The more consumed, the stronger the boss will be. If more than 5 are consumed, the boss is faster. 5 treasure bags will drop per consumed item. What? An energizer will drop for every 10 consumed items. When used, all summons in the stack will be consumed. 36 gold. That's expensive. I'm not sure exactly what this means. Does this mean that we can make the bosses harder to drop more treasure bags? So is it talking about these? So when used, all summons in the stack will be consumed. So maybe that means we craft like extra desert medallions and then they actually get used up, because it looks like we can reuse this indefinitely at the moment. I'll have to maybe look into that a little bit more, because it would be good to get extra treasure bags. Or you could just, you know, fight the boss a few more times. Okay, so what did we get? We actually got lucky and got the Desert Scourge trophy. That's pretty awesome. We'll put that down here or somewhere, I guess. Or should we put these ones over here? Let's put them over here on this side. Bam! Very nice. What is going on here? Someone's in love. Paris. She obviously likes this guy. Happiness. I think Humphrey the Merchant is a killjoy at parties. Oh, that's not very nice. Attractive ore summons. Okay, yeah, that's just the summoning stuff. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. So we got an Infernal Desert Scourge relic. Pretty cool. We got a regular Desert Scourge relic. I mean, fine. We got a treasure bag. And I think we just picked the rest of this stuff up just randomly. Oh, we also got this Desert Scourge. Whispers from on high dance in your ears. This looks like it might be lore. Desert Scourge. Once it was a majestic sea serpent that threatened none but the microscopic creatures it consumed after Ilmiris was incinerated. I don't know who Ilmiris is, but sure. It became familiar with the hunt. To survive, it quickly learned to seek greater prey. Unfortunately for the Scourge, it seems that it too was prey in the end. After all, there's always a bigger fish in the sea. I think we actually got, let's put this stuff in here. Is it worth keeping these lesser healing potions? Awakening, I think, was our first lore that we got. Did this say anything about Ilmirus? Not really. Oh well. I'd like to know a bit more about the lore. We'll keep the lore in this chest here, I guess. Okay, let's crack open our treasure bag from the Desert Scourge. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. Pearl shards? What could we make with pearl shards? Let's have a look here. Star Fury, enchanted sword, flying carpets, whole bunch of stuff here. Tesla potion. It's a very unpopular potion these days. Summons an aura of electricity that electrifies and slows enemies. That seems pretty good, actually. How expensive is it? We need blood orbs for that. I think that's from the Blood Moon mobs. Melee weapons, range weapons, rogue. Yeah, typically, it looks like there's no summoning weapons, as far as I can tell. Magic. Yeah, okay. What is this? Bereft Vessel. Bereft Vassal. This is lore. I think this is lore. Bereft Vassal Trophy. Sea remains, eutrophic shelf used for special crafting. Okay. I think we have most of this stuff, but we don't have... I don't think we've got sea prisms at the moment. Interesting. Oh, we also got some coral, seashells, and starfish. A melee weapon, rogue weapon. Guarding Ocean Crest. You receive air while standing still underwater. 15% increased mining speed while wet. +2 defense. That's actually a really good prefix on that. So you can basically stay underwater indefinitely with this as long as you have a chance to stand still. We'll definitely take that. Desert Scourge Mask. Okay. I'm loving this Chinese lantern night that we've got going on here as well, by the way. What does this mask look like? Okay. We were wearing the old trash tooth mask, but I guess we could use this thing for a little bit just to celebrate our success. I don't know why I put that in there. Where was that box looking thing? Sandy angling kit. Shift right click to split. Right click to open. Oh, well, we've only got one, so we can't split it. Has a chance to contain various fishing gear. Okay. Okay, we got some fishing potions. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's chuck those in there. Chuck those in the storage. So, yeah, that's just about it, I think. Let's put our relics maybe up here for now. I might find a better place to put them later on, because there's a lot of bosses, and if you get 2 for each boss that you defeat, that's quite a lot of relics. But we'll just put them here for now. They look pretty cool. Yeah. So, if we take a look at the boss checklist down here, so we have defeated the Desert Scourge, our first proper boss. Loot and collectibles. Oh, it ticks off the stuff that you actually got from the boss fight. That's pretty handy. So what else is available here? Sand cloak. Brittle star staff, 12 summon damage. Summons a small brittle starfish. Unfortunately, that's a lot weaker than our imp stuff that we have at the moment, so we probably should have attempted to fight the Desert Scourge earlier. A magic damage weapon, we've got a bow there for ranged. Laudanum, equipable material, converts certain debuffs into buffs and extends their durations. That sounds super handy. Heart of Darkness, you constantly gain rage over time. Rage does not fade away when out of combat. That's pretty huge as well. Stress pills, adrenaline charges 20% faster. Okay. And a thank you painting, I think this is. Couple of pets and a vanity item. Okay. So probably only these things here. Maybe these two things especially would be handy to get. We didn't get the music box either. So, yeah, we would have to fight the Desert Scourge a few more times to get those items, I guess. But yeah, we'll probably try another boss next episode. I'm thinking of... Well, I mean, it might just happen that we fight another one if it just shows up, but... I really want to fight the Brain of Cthulhu. But I think we should focus the rest of the episode today on trying to get a whip happening, so that we can possibly do more damage and be a bit more effective with our summons. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So we'll put our summoning items up here as well. So we'll put that in there. We can just reuse that whenever we want. So yeah, let's take a look here at what we need to craft the Snapthorn. I think the Snapthorn is the only whip, or pretty much the only whip we have available right now. I could be wrong on that. But we need 15 stingers, 3 vines, and 12 jungle spores from the jungle to craft that thing. Yeah. Now, let's also look at how many potions we've got, or that we can craft, because we did get a little bit of Daybloom there for iron skin potions. Let's maybe craft as many of these as we can. 18. So, yeah, if we get a bit more Daybloom, hopefully we can get a stack of 30 of those. What other potions potentially can we craft here? Probably obsidian skin would be really good to get. So this is Waterleaf and Fire Blossom. We'll just get a little bit of that happening. Thorns is Deathweed, Cactus. Let's craft a few of these. What else do we got? Warmth Potion, reduces damage from cold sources. Gills Potion, Flipper Potion, Danger Sense, Sonar. So the only ones we can really make at the moment. Yeah, we need more materials for those. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's, I suppose, head over and see if we can't find ourselves the jungle. We'll zoom out a little bit here. And on the way, I don't think Daybloom even comes out at night, to be honest, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll go. Actually, one other thing that I do want to do is it might actually be easier for us to easily get down inside of the underground jungle if we just plonk down an Instavator over there. I think that's the way to go. So we might actually craft one of those up and bring it with us. We'll need some rope. Some rope coils. Torches. I can't remember how many torches we need. Let's have a look. Elevator. Instavator. Where is it? Is it called an Instavator? Instavator. 99 torches, 50 dynamite, 3 fallen stars. Okay. Let's go get the dynamite we need. What's the stylist doing out there in my fishing shack? Let's go check on her. We could probably explore this sunken sea at some point as well, now that we've got that ocean crest accessory. Oh, she's got a new pylon. Coral pylon. That's pretty sweet. Let's buy that. From Extra Pylons. I don't know if this is the best spot for her to be hanging out though. But we'll leave her there for now. We can always stick her somewhere else later on. So she must like the ocean or something like that. What have we got left in here? Lighted gel. Interesting. Oops. Wrong one. Just put that in there. Okay, so we should be able to make ourselves the Instavator. Take that with us. Might as well take the coral pylon. If we get to the ocean on the other side, we can leave it over there so we can teleport there. Although we probably need to install some NPCs for it to be functional. Okay, let's keep an eye out for day bloom and stuff like that. I guess we could always also think about getting the desert pylon. That might be handy over on this side. Yeah, I think that would be smart. We could set up a desert, maybe over here where the oasis is. I think the arms dealer likes the desert. I can't remember the other NPCs that are into desert life, but what is this guy? Tumbler. Yeah, we'll just set up something over here, I think, if we can avoid getting blasted by the Synhydrions. Let's just chop some trees here. This the sandstorm's still ongoing here. It's actually blowing my character around. Okay, we'll probably just do like a... Oh, he's down inside of the oasis there. Stupid antlion. Alright, let's get a couple of luxurious insta houses set up here. And try to place these... Actually, let's just put our money away as well. Palm wood. Okay. Usually you have to like get them started with a little bit of wood like that, and then plonk them down like that. They're made of cactus. That's pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure the arms dealer likes the desert. I don't know who else likes the desert. Maybe the golfer. Let's stick him in there. I think he was hanging out in the caverns for some reason. But yeah, when they move in, we'll check and see if they're happy enough to give us a pylon over here. Alrighty. Let's keep going. See what's on the right-hand side of the map here. So we know there was a crimson desert over here. There's a sky island up there somewhere, almost certainly. I think there's some potions you can make with the vicious mushrooms. I don't know what potion it is, but probably worth keeping those. What have we got up here? Got a chest down here. What have you got for me? Herb bag, I'll take that. Grab the rest of that, we'll just leave that in there. Okay, we got a little amplifier thingy up there. Let's get rid of him. I'll grab the core. Alright, we found the jungle. Great stuff. I love the jungle biome. Reminds me of my first playthrough where I had my main base set up in the jungle. Just the music and everything is real sentimental. Little bit of a cave. What else have we got? Man, there's a ton of these Wolfram robots everywhere. Just kill these guys. The jungle is pretty dangerous if you're not ready and prepared for it. What is this tree? I don't remember these mahogany trees growing out on in the overworld. Let's investigate this. See what's down here. What is going on with this tree? Is that honey there? Looks like honey. It's kind of hard to see. I don't think I've got any potions that will let me oh yeah, this is a beehive right here, I think. Very interesting. It's like completely full of honey. It looks like there's another one on this side. What the heck? So let's see if we can go over here and check this out. I don't want to accidentally spawn Queen Bee or anything, but alright. Where's my honey? Achievement. Ooh, we got a honey chest down here. Nature's gift. We got a mana regen potion and some stingers. Yeah, we needed the stingers. I might actually take that chest because it is pretty cool looking. Fairly unique. There's another chest down there. Bee minecart. Hell yeah. We've only got the plain old iron minecart right now. Let's just trash that thing. That is super cool. I like that. What else do we have in here? Some more stingers. Jungle torches. Regen potion. I've just got to be careful we don't accidentally spawn the queen bee, because that would mean death. I'm not ready to fight her. She's pretty hard at the best of times, let alone in infernum mode. Wow, this is a massive... Look how big this is. Oh, there's... Okay, there's a lava right there. There's a lava right there. Okay, please don't attack that, minions. Please don't attack that. I've got to be careful I don't hit it with Star Fury as well. Let's just light this up. This is the biggest beehive I think I've ever seen. Look at the size of this. What the hell? Is there anything down here? We can actually... Can we regen? Let's put this Ocean Crest on. Does it work in honey though? It doesn't look like it works in honey. Oh, that's not good. Or was I using it wrong? Let's just test this out. If I'm not grappled. Yeah, it totally doesn't work. It totally doesn't work in honey. That's super interesting. Okay, let's just get out of here before we accidentally summon the queen bee. But we could make a pretty decent sized arena in here probably. It's a weird shape. Maybe if we tunnel this out a little bit. Yeah, this could be a really good arena for potentially fighting the queen bee. If I can not drown in honey. I'm glad I've got a decent hook. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just build across there. Get rid of these. That one can stay there. Oh, I'm gonna be real careful. Okay, I'm getting out of here before I put in the queen bee, because I'm surprised there's not more like hornets and stuff in here actually, because they usually spawn heaps. We'll see what's down the bottom here. Okay, just a dead end by the looks of it. Interesting. Our desert guys haven't moved in yet. So I guess this tree is probably like a special world gen thing from Calamity, I would imagine. Because this is not normal. I don't remember seeing one of these trees in the overworld before. Then again, there have been a lot of updates to Terraria since I played it last, to the base game. I think we'll try to make our way to the edge of the world before we try to start exploring the jungle too much. We shouldn't have that far to go. Let's clear out our inventory a tiny bit here. Don't think we need the bananas or the acorns. We got loads of shackles already. Gel can go. Sand. Alrighty, so the main things that we're after, let's just organize these. We got some stingers there. Alright, we need vines, and we need what are they called? Jungle spores. Bit of bamboo there. Looks like this leads underground. Man, this jungle's pretty big actually. How far have we come? We're nearly to the far right hand side of the world. Moon glow? Could be useful. I don't think we really need the seeds. We might keep the jungle seeds. Okay. Beach. We've made it to the ocean, guys. Yeah. Let's try out, actually, you know what? Let's set up a couple of insta houses real quick. While we're over here. We'll put them here somewhere, I think. There we go. I really like how they build them out of stuff that suits the biome that you're in. We could actually move the stylist and maybe the fisherman over here. Let's have a look. Move the angler in there and the stylist in there. Let's see. And yeah, we'll wait until they move in. I'll just move this next to the door so stuff can't just barge in. Like that. Groovy. Alright. Let's take a look down here in the ocean. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put the coral pylon up here as well. So we can use our ocean crest to make sure we don't drown down here. Oh, what the heck is that? A frogfish? What the hell? Oh, there's another one. I've never seen these before. They do a lot of damage. I really don't want to add to my death counter today. We're nearly in double figures at the moment. Sometimes there's a cave, but I don't see one so far. What's this chest though? Let's check this out. Shark bait pet. That's pretty cool. Hunter potion. Just grab some of this stuff out of here. Am I getting oxygen? Look at that. That is so cool. Oh, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. We have crabs incoming here. Let's get rid of that. We might take the chest with us as well. Alright, see if there's anything else down here. This is probably about it though. Unless there's another chest. These jellyfish actually are pretty dangerous. Oh crap. Oh, crap. Okay, let's just have a quick look. Okay, there's nothing else over there, I don't think. I need to get oxygen back here. This is the trouble when you're fighting. Oh, what is that? Urchin stinger. Okay, we can get oxygen back if we stand still. That thing's not even taking damage. There we go. Alright, let's just see what else is down here. Okay, that's the edge of the world. Okay, so that's about it. Let's head back. Back up top. Try and avoid the hostiles. Running out of oxygen. Yeah, I really like that. That's a really useful accessory for underwater exploration. Very, very awesome indeed. Oh, they've moved in. Beautiful. Hello. Cool. She's selling the ocean and the coral pylon. She must be extremely happy. Very nice. Should we get another ocean one? I think we're probably good. Gentleman's beard. Okay, what's your quest, Mr. Fisherman? The pengfish. Interesting. Okay, very good, very good. We'll just put a torch or two over here. Okay, so we made it to the right-hand side of the map, finally. So I guess it's time to head down into the underground jungle, check that out, see if we can get the rest of the items that we need to make our first whip. What I will do actually is, let's just move your stuff out of here. Did that. I'll move this back here. We'll put a chest in here, and then we can start putting our fishing stuff in here. Maybe put that in. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Let's just sell some stuff here rather than deleting it. I think we need those. Broken trident, copper. What do we not need? I don't know what some of these are used for, to be honest. Get rid of those. Yeah, we're going to run out of space pretty quickly. I might just chuck all of this, except for the stingers, in here. And then we'll have a lot of space for when we go down. We'll take the hunter potions, actually. Regen potion. Chuck that in there. The herb bag. Just everything can go in here pretty much. That's looking pretty good. Alrighty. So, where will we put the instivator? Probably over on the edge of the jungle, I think. That way we can try and protect this bit of forest and the beach from the creep of the crimson. Although I'm not sure if it can go through mud, but where's our instivator? Let's just drop this here. Bam. Hopefully all the torches generated this time. Can I not break this grass? Oh, there we go. It is behaving very weird. Oh, it must be because of the trees, actually. Take that back. It's perfectly normal. We'll chop the trees. Break this. And I'd like to put some platforms. Let's just put these platforms across here. Like that, that'll do. Torch there, torch there. That should do the job nicely. Okay, let's go down and explore the jungle underground. What have we got down here? There's a chest there already. See what we get in our chest here. Precise guide to plant fiber cordage. Herb bag. Grenades. Iron bar. Night owl potion. We'll take that. Some rope. We'll just trash the rest of that stuff. We don't need that. Okay. I think we're mainly going to need to go down into the caverns to get what we want. So let's just go down a little bit further. Unless we see something super interesting. We might even spot some jungle spores going down this thing. Oh, we got a minecart track. Pretty cool. Take a look at this. See where this takes us. Using our brand new B minecart. Very cool. How fast can this thing go? Pretty fast. Okay, and it's a dead end. Let's get ourselves some of this blink root over here. A little bit of a cave. Nothing too special at the end here. Let's head back the other way. I wonder if we could jump this if we widen this a little bit. See if we can jump the gap. That'd be pretty badass. We need a bit of speed for this though. Alright, here we go. Can we do it? Oh no, I got stuck on something. Okay, one more attempt. One more attempt. We probably need a lot of speed. Okay, let's go back the other way. Okay, that did not work. Unfortunately. Alright, let's see where this side of it goes. Oh, there's a little house back there. We'll come back to that. Okay, this is a dead end as well. Disappointing. Now, where was that little house that we saw just here? We got some man-eaters. A lot of man-eaters. They do a fair bit of damage. There's a gold chest down there as well. We'll just check that real quick. Nothing super great. We don't really need any of this. We'll grab the angel statue, I guess. Just grab everything out there, why not? Okay. Let's see what's in this chest though. Fiberglass fishing pole. Okay, a little bit of coinage. Basically junk, if I'm honest. But we'll grab the ivy chest. Let's just delete some of this stuff. Bombs. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to our elevator, I think. See what else we can spot. Ah, the torches! The torches are gone now. It's annoying. Oh, we got a fairy over here? Okay. I don't think she's going to lead us to the... Oh, this is what we want here. Jungle spore. We'll put our own torches down. Alrighty, let's grab that. So we needed 12 jungle spores. So we got 2, and we haven't got any vines yet. I can't remember where you get vines from. I think it might be the man-eaters, but I'm not 100% certain about that. There's another jungle spore there. Let's grab that. And another one. What do we got up here? Nice. That's 8. We've nearly got all the jungle spores we need. Let's just see what's down here. Okay, I think we need to kill these hornets to get some of the stuff that we're after. There's another spore for us. Oh, there's so much stuff attacking me right now. Is that a skeleton statue? Let's grab that. Why not? Stingers. We got 1 vine? It's a start, I guess. So 15 stingers, 12 jungle spores. We've actually got all those. We just need 2 more vines, and we are good to go. Yeah. Still not 100% sure where we get those vines from though. Let's just go down here and see what's going on down in this cave. Hello? These caves are quite large. Bit of ore down there. We really need it right now though. Okay, this is quite deep. We don't have to be afraid of the water though, as long as we have that accessory and we just stop every now and then to get some oxygen. Okay, there's nothing much down here, I don't think. Let's just dig our way over. Actually, we might... What is attacking me? Green jellyfish? Vital jelly. Increased movement and jump speed. 12% is pretty significant. I need to get out of here. I'm going to die. Whew. Oh, there's a heart crystal up there as well. I think we can make heart lanterns, right? So, probably still worth picking them up. Mud. Get rid of that. Get rid of the rope. Dirt. Let's go over here. Yeah, that wasn't the right material, but never mind. We might block swap that if we can. There we go. Do that. Okay, what else have we got down here? Just explore a little bit further. There's a jellyfish statue right there. Interesting. See what else is going on. We've got a marble biome. That's pretty cool. Let's check this out. Don't see these every day. Take out this man-eater. We might get a vine out of it. We got 2 vines now, which is pretty cool. Okay, it's not the largest. Not the largest marble biome I've ever seen. So let's take a look in this cave here, I guess. Some pots. There's another jungle spore there. What is this up here? Got a little house, I think. Little jungle house. Damaged mace. Feather fall potion. Danger sense. I should have taken that danger sense. Feather fall. Throwing knife. Sapphire. Let's just clear out some junk again. We'll grab the featherfall potion. I just need 1 more vine. And then we're good. We'll just leave the rest of that stuff in there. I don't think we really need these statues. Just put that there. Whole bunch of these. Grab those sapphires. Okay, what else have we got down here? Oh, there's a lot of traps over here. Look at this. Damn. Must be a dead man's chest or something. Let's just check that out. Probably kill this. This might drop a vine for us. I don't really know if they do or not. Did it drop one? Oh, there is a vine there. I just can't reach it. Hang on. This is the last vine that we needed. 3 vines, we did it. Very nice indeed. I kind of want to see what's over here with all these traps though. Could be some extra special loot in there. Let's see. It's got to be a trap chest, right? Dead man's chest. Let's break that. Explosives. Some explosives over here as well. We could probably avoid the boulders. I think we already broke that. So let's see if we dig up this way. Drop those. We got another magic mirror, a bit of platinum. Okay, nothing special. These might be worth a bit to sell though. We might take that. Alrighty. Go through here. See what else the jungle underground has to offer. Where am I right now? Ooh, what is that? 20 Twome. The strange ramblings of an obscure author inventing a deluge of connections to hornets and the number 22. It details something called a hornet round in a grim tone on the last page. Conspiracy theories? Well, there's another little house down here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Heart reach potion. I definitely want that. Let's just get rid of the angel statue, I guess. Okay, what have you got to offer me? A staff of regrowth. This is huge actually. These are really useful. Grab that. Tungsten bars, gravitation potions. Pretty cool. There's a lot of hostile stuff down here, man. There's a lot of hostilities going on. What do we got over here? Featherfall potion. Whoa, what just happened to the background? What the heck? Have I just found a new biome? Failings. What are those? Oh, wow. Look at the gem trees. What the hell? Hang on a second. Oh, I know what this is. I've heard about this. This is the shimmer, I think it's called. I have not seen this before. They brought this in. They brought this in after I last played Terraria, so I've not had a chance to check this out. But this is supposed to be really useful for transforming items into other items or something like that, I believe. That is cool. That is very cool. I'm scared to go in it though. And there's a lot of nasty stuff down here. I'm getting attacked from all sides here. Yeah, I'm scared to go in it. Maybe we should build a platform across here. Shimmer in the dark. Let's just chop some of these down here. I might, damn, I don't have any space. Let's just put a couple of NPC houses down here. We might be able to get a pylon happening down here. Where is my workbench? Did I not bring a workbench? And I don't have any wood either. I didn't think that one through too well, did I? We might just put a platform bridge across here. Oh crap. I don't want to fall in there. It might do something bad. It might do something bad to me. Crap. God damn, these little things are so aggressive in here. No, don't make me fall in. Crap. Okay, we made it across the other side. What do we got over here? Oh, there's a tent. There's a little campsite over here. How far does this go? There's a heart. Oh no. Okay. there's a heart statue here. Those are actually super useful. Okay, we have to come up with some wood or something like that that will allow me to build some NPC houses down here. I want to come back for that heart statue as well. But at least now we know where it is. We can easily come back to this, I think. So for now, what we might do is just let's see. We'll teleport back to base, and we are going to stick all the stuff we don't need right now into here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just deposit all. And we should be able to craft up our snapthorn. First whip, guys! Beautiful stuff. Where are we going to put this, though? Maybe... let's put it there. So we got a heavy one. That's not great. Where is the goblin tinkler? The goblin tinkler. Alright. Well, let's just get, I don't know what the best, prefix is for a whip. What would be the best prefix? Damage, speed. What would be the best prefix? Let's just go with legendary. Hopefully that didn't cost too much. Legendary Snapthorn. 17% damage, 10% speed, 5% critical strike, 10% size, 15% knockback. I guess that's good. Knockback on a whip might be okay-ish, maybe. It's not got a lot of range to it, but still pretty good, I guess. Guys, that is where we're going to leave this episode for today. I'm pretty happy with our progress, particularly because we were able to beat our very first boss, the Desert Scourge. I might fight it a couple of times between episodes just to get the other items from its treasure bag. But in the next episode, we'll have a crack, I think, at the Brain of Cthulhu. Or maybe the Eye of Cthulhu? It's going to be Cthulhu related anyway, in whichever one it is. But for now, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.